This is the Tuesday edition of Down on the Farm. We appreciate you listening to us this March the 26th, 2024. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus corn futures were fractionally lower yesterday in pre-report trading, some evening up ahead of the Thursday prospective plantings and quarterly stocks report, likely to keep the market in a relatively tight range until Thursday at 11 a.m. Good rains across much of the U.S. Midwest, likely to keep a lid on corn values, at least until the reports are out on Thursday. This Friday is Good Friday, and the grain futures markets are closed. Soybeans were up an impressive 16 cents yesterday as the market remains concerned about the potential production losses due to too much rain in Argentina, as well as short covering ahead of Thursday's reports. Domestic cash corn values remain firm as offers remain scarce. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM is open this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 4:45. Anderson's and Hanson Mueller open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., while Timco is a Tuesday-Thursday schedule, 7 a.m. to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 361-852-5207. John Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Henry Pickett, Abilene Livestock. Henry, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up?
Oh, it's looking pretty good. Had another good rain around the country.
Good.
Yesterday. Places had over an inch, so it's plenty wet. Looks like we got close to 400 total tonight with about 75 cows. We've got a couple of consignments. We've got 30-something head of cows that were preg checking that could go back to the country, and then we've got a set of 27-weight yearlings that a guy brought in, and we're expecting a couple more deals that are supposed to show up if they can get in.
Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you.
We get started tomorrow at 11 a.m. The barn number is 325-673-7865. My cell number is 940-733-8208.
Henry, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at our meat movement. We'll consult barchart.com for this information. Looks as if the national pork carcass cutout value increased by $2.36 to $95.74. The bellies were why, with $13.87 increase to $135.54. The other primals were mostly within $1 of unchanged. Hog slaughter, 484,000 head. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side of this meat and protein equation, we see that the wholesale box beef price shown at $310.89 for choice on Monday afternoon and $301.96 for select. That was a 17-cent increase for choice, 49-cent increase for select. Monday's slaughter, 118,000 head. That starts the week 2K behind last week. As we ended last week, we were 188 in the south, mostly 190 in the north for our fat cattle. Neighbor, there's a look at your Monday meat moves. We are on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle. Benny, we got a house full of sheep and goats?
Oh, yeah. It was, I got a card about, 4-ish, maybe a little after. I had 6,200, so it'll be another 2-day sale. This will be 4 out of the last 5 sales where we've had to have a 2-day, so they just keep it coming.
Yep. Well, is it that time of the year? Is it in relationship to the holiday, or is it just sheep and goats
it's fairly large for this time of the year, but, they're just getting them ready, and so I guess some people had some small grain. It's kind of getting to the end, and first one thing and another. But yeah, we could just keep selling. We had 81 or almost 8,200 last week. Of course, we had 2,000, a little over 2,000 at about 2,200 Saturday at our special. And
right.
And this will mess around and give us another. I don't know. We may have 10,000 this week. I don't know the way it looks. There sure could be. It'll sure be 8+. So
right.
It'll take 2 days.
Long on the goat side this week?
No, still the same. Be light on the goat end percentage wise.
All right. Now, the special on Saturday, were you pleased with quality and price?
Yeah, we did all right. The bucks and the billies, the top end of those are really good. The nannies, we had more nannies this time we usually do. Some of those high percentage boars sold higher than a cat's back. We had some of those things bring up to $400, and I think there was one handful bring more than that, but lots of those bring from $275 to $300 and something, and one group up to $400. 100. We had on our of course we had more hair sheep females than anything. We had the really good, sure enough lamb. We had some lambs that didn't even weigh 60 pounds, and they brought around $3 a pound or something like that. Most of those things sell from kind of 220 to 275. We had some sure enough bred yearling to baby tooths that brought over 300, bring 315. We had some real fancy, sure enough, just ewe lambs. Hell, they bring 330 a head. So everything was sold by the head, of course. But
right.
Yeah, we got along quite well. We had 20, I think it was like 2187 or something like that.
Well, good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sheep and goat sale today when you folks are hearing it.
Okay. Yeah, they can call my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We had a sale in Mason. Ken, how did it go?
You bet, Larry. The market opened up today. I thought overall it's pretty well steady on all classes of cattle. We ended up with 650 head of cattle, and it had some decent rain around the area, even on Sunday night. So we were real pleased with overall the run. Quality cattle is very, very good. I thought you got in the stocker steers. They sold steady today, had a really choice set of steers. There's a group of 5 that weighed 577 at 307.5, a little over $1,774 on those. I thought the stocker heifers were probably steady. The feeder steers, I thought they sold steady to maybe $2 lower, a little more fleshier type cattle were there today. We got all this green grass down here, and that's kind of adding some flesh to some of them. And I thought overall the feeder heifers, they sold steady too. Packer cows, they sold $4 to $5 higher today. Top cow at $151 today. Bulls sold $4 to $5 higher, with the top bull today weighing 1,945 pounds at $162 a pound, $3,150 and change. Unbelievable price on some of these bulls right now. Pairs of bred cows also steady on limited test, Larry.
How about San Saba come Thursday?
I think whenever you run, the weather looks good and everything. Market's still good. We do know a couple of those calves that are coming in that'll be offered, and also one will jag a smaller group of cows. We'll have to palpate them and see what we got there, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. They can give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. And we're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's about 6:10 on Monday evening, looking toward a Tuesday sheep and goat sale, Wednesday cattle sale in Fredericksburg. Sean, what are they looking like?
We get a good run tomorrow on the sheep and goat end, I think. Got around 2,000 on the yards right now. It's pretty early, so kind of anticipate somewhere around 3,500, maybe a few more. Might get scared 4,000, see how they roll in the rest of the evening and tomorrow. Got some better bunches of lambs, got some Angoras, got some kids. I mean, the quality looks good, so shape it up to be a good sale on Tuesday in Fredericksburg. And on the cattle end, kind of thinking somewhere, like we've been running, hoping for a few more. Had a few calls today, a few wean cattle coming. We've unloaded some cattle already today, so we'll see how the rest of tomorrow goes, and maybe dial that number in a little closer tomorrow night.
All right, 2 good sales, Tuesday and Wednesday. Sheep and goats first, cattle second. Sean Geiswhite, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with a good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's Livestock Marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DD, TexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock down Pleasant Way. Jim, what's the sale looking like?
Fairly short again. We got about 180, 90 in tonight. 40 cows in the mix. Probably palpate 20 of those in the morning. A couple of pairs. Quality of calves is good. Hopefully by sale time, 2 1/4, maybe 250. Probably catch another 15 or 18 cows or so.
Have you had any rain since you and I spoke last?
No, just a little mist, but everything is sure nice. Very green.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, we'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. We're on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. Monday evening, getting ready for a Tuesday sale. What's it looking like tonight?
Mr. Larry, we're tagging in on around 500 head this evening. Lots of good calves again. Not a whole lot of palpates. A few pairs for tomorrow. Do have around 30 roping sized calves for tomorrow. A few small babies on that deal, but the rest of them be good roping sized calves. I'd say it's around 30 or 40 of them.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale.
The best way to get a hold of me is at 361-920-1618 or call Homer Rep Show at 979-216-8084 or call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you after the sale.
Mr. Larry, we really appreciate you too and appreciate all of our customers. And don't forget, we will have a bull and female sale April the 13th with about 40 bulls and 750 females. Lots of good cattle coming. Got quite a few pairs and opens and good bred cows and bred heifers as well.
Good. You folks be there. Thank you, Cole.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
About 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's got new fences on 2 sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word. If I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being down on the farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Klein Spear, getting ready for sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle Thursday. Klein, matter at hand, sheep and goats. What have you drawn?
Got about 175 this evening, Larry. Probably have around that 400 to 500 tomorrow. Kind of looking for that same market we've had the last couple of weeks. So should be a decent market and a decent turnout tomorrow as usual.
Good. Cattle-wise, come Thursday, anything there already?
Got a few guys going to be out working this week. Don't have any big deals coming we know of, but probably around that 400 to 500 head range. We do have the Easter holiday coming up. That might slow a few guys down, but that market should be awful good like it had been.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Thank you, Klein.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take take a shorter look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 110, 978, Houston 987, and Progresso 826. Yellow corn to Corpus looks like 487 and 3/4, Progresso 542 and 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston 639, and beans to Houston and Placido 1108 and 3/4. Texas cotton 377 bales at 83.52. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.